Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Boston Red Sox and the Baltimore Orioles. Orioles baseball coming up next. John Means, Kansas-born left-hander, will be doing the pitching. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Striding in, Michael Brantley, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
And a fastball's in there for strike one. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
The 1-2 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now another 1-2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Means it's a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable. And when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 2 out, nobody on. Ball 1. High in the air out to center field. And Hayes will make the catch. This side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. Sox nothing. O's coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Chris Sale will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
So striding in, Andrew Velasquez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Number 88.
The pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
And Matty V, yeah, these are the dog days. August is that 1 month where you start looking at your teammates and you're, man, I'm getting really tired of seeing the same faces. You get to pick your own friends after the postseason. You got to find a way to get through August. September, you start to see light at the end of the tunnel.
No doubt about it, D-Roll. It's a tough thing when you're grinding through that 162-game schedule. You'd like to think that everybody always gets along. And hopefully, D-Roll, this team can continue playing well through the month of August. And hopefully, that means some good things to come in the month of September.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hanser Alberto is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Softly hit to second. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. So here's Trey Mancini as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. First delivery to him on the way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here it comes. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone! A solo shot here to left, and that is 27 for him on the year. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb at the bottom of the first.
And here's Renato Nunez. This will take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 4 home runs and 29 driven in. Fouled away. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Orioles on the board first thanks to the solo home run. Second inning coming up, and Baltimore has the early 1-0 lead. Here's Xander Bogaerts now, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded cleanly by Davis, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
That is it. The right fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. First pitch of the at-bat. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup, and a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air out to left field. Santander waits on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. Here comes the first pitch. The 0-1 pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
Red Sox go down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. Last half of the second set to go, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Sale stands 6'6" and throws from the left side. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pinch.
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Rio Ruiz to the plate now. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. Santander stands at second with no outs. And he takes strike 2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Austin Hayes the next to bat. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 6 home runs, 26 RBIs. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
Strike called. 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
And the 2-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Chavis takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. Standing in, Chris Davis. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Digging in, Jesus Aguilar. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Come on now.
Now the pitch.
Hey.
A windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Stepping in now, Christian Vasquez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. Hit back toward the mound. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
So here's Michael Chavis now, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. This is popped up. Velasquez is under it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. So a runner at first with 2 away. And Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate. Has a look, now the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what, and this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Here now is Rafael Devers, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Comes set, the 0-1. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. slapped hard the opposite way. Santander grabs it to retire the side. Boston strands a couple. They still trail 1-0. Stepping up to the plate, Pedro Severino, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
The catcher, Pedro.
Here it comes. Line toward right center. Pilar is there, and he has it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Striding in once again, Andrew Velasquez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Popped him up. Chavis waits on it. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Hanser Alberto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Not close. It's 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. 2 high, and it's 3-0. Trey Mancini would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Sales ready. Here's the 3-0. 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Number 16.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the power-hitting outfielder Trey Mancini.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
1-0 the count. Skied into very shallow right. Verdugo waits on it. And that retires the side. 1 left for the Orioles, but they're up 1-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and digging in is the veteran DH, J.D. Martinez.
J.D. Martinez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Grounded to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter, number 2.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
That's a ball.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball, put himself right back in this at bat.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Kevin Pillar would be next. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, Renato Nunez.
Renato Nunez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Now the 1-0.
Ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
Swing and a miss at a ball tailing out of the zone. 2-2. A full count to the Orioles designated hitter. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Anthony Santander stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors for the Orioles so far. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch, and it's fouled away. The 1-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. A hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Rio Ruiz, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
First and second here with nobody out. Ball 1 as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pilar is right there, one down. Digging in to try it again, Austin Hayes. He popped out in his first trip. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing, and he's able to flare this one out to left. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get one, if not both of them, home. Throw won't get him. So now time will be called, as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here, as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Here's Chris Davis now, as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat. Here it's strike 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Comes set, and the 0-1.
1-1.
Davis, who's often called Crush Davis. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. Comes set, the 0-1. And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Hit hard on the ground to third. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. As he arrives at second without a play, as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Well, we all know that errors happen, but not all errors are equal. That one was especially costly. As 2 runners cross the plate, those are game changers, no doubt about it.
Runner at second now as a result of the error, and stepping up as the shortstop, Andrew Velasquez. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
0-1.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 3 runs already home here. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Down the third baseline. Devers gloves it. Throw over to Aguilar at first. Will take care of him to end the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and a runner left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Orioles 4 and the Red Sox nothing. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Kevin Pillar.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next will be the power hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. And now a pitch on the way.
Ball.
The 1-0. On a line, that's a base hit. And big trouble as this gets to the wall now. The relay. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
So now to the plate, Christian Vasquez. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. In now, Michael Chavis. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more oval.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Look out, 2-0 now.
One of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The left fielder, number 30, Michael.
Ready once again, Michael Brantley, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First delivery to him on the way. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. 2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Here's the 2-1 home. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Aguilar rounds the corner and is headed home. In to score is the runner from first. It's now a 4-2 game.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
In now, Rafael Devers, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Orioles are on top, 4-2. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, Hanser Alberto.
The second baseman, Hanser Alberto.
Here comes the first pitch.
No, that's low.
The 1-0 home. Swinging a blooper to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Set. Here it comes. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 2-1 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Heath Hembree is on now out of the bullpen, as he'll make his 70th appearance so far this year.
Heath Hembree.
Renato Nunez will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed, as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. From the stretch, swing and a line drive, but a foul ball.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. A 2-1 count to Nunez.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
The 2-1 home. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. The fastball here, as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Two 2-0 to the Baltimore left fielder. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Digging in now, Rio Ruiz. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. As a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Hembree has compiled over 65 innings of work, and through those innings he's worked to a whip under 1.20. League average is around 1.3, so that's a respectable number. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
And he fouls this one off. Here comes another 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. On the ground to second base. This could be two. The second for one. Relayed to Aguilar. The double play, and that retires the side. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and digging in is the big-time power threat, J.D. Martinez.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Now the 1-0.
2-0.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Outside, 3-0 now.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
The 3-0 pitch on its way. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. First delivery to him on the way. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
To the plate now, Alex Verdugo will swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Comes set with the 0-1.
1-1.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And that misses, ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with only 1 away.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
First pitch of the at-bat.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
A high fastball is in there. 1st and 2nd now, 1 man out. Two and 1 the count to Pilar.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
count now at 2-2. From the stretch, Jesus Aguilar waits on deck. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart, though you can't quite close the book on him yet. He's responsible for all 3 runners aboard. Miguel Castro was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Jesus Aguilar will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. From the stretch, and the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
A 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. The 1-2. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Striding into the box, Austin Hayes. His prior history versus this arm. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Fouled off. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Fouled away. Here he comes again. 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Chris Davis at the plate now. A ball and no strikes. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 pitch. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. Now here's the pitch. And right into the shift. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Now the pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw gets him, 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Pedro Severino. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
The 1-2 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Skied into straightaway right. Verdugo waits on it, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles, but they still lead this one 4-2. New inning set to get underway, and now it'll be the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
The 1-0 home. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
At the plate, Michael Chavis. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 1-0. Lined hard to the left side. Foul. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
1-2.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one will track it down. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Here's Michael Brantley, who drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time.
We got full count.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hayes on the run for it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Still down by a count of 4-2. Darwinson Hernandez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Darwinson Hernandez.
Andrew Velasquez will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Number 88.
Now here it comes. Lays off 1-0. Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Brantley's after it. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. No one out with a runner at second. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And it's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 11 for him on the season as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Oh, that swing has to feel good right there. If you look at the numbers, this guy does not give up many long balls. To take him deep in this spot certainly is huge.
Trey Mancini will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Now the pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0. Base is empty here with nobody out. too high that time, and it's 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there, pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one going for extra bases off the bat. Chaz Rowe comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Chaz Rowe.
Stepping in now, Renato Nunez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0 delivery. Now that's popped up. Aguilar is under it near the mound. 1 down. Stepping in, Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. 1 out and a runner on second base. Up top, it's 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
And he fouls this one off. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Rio Ruiz. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. here's a ball hit in the air. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Hit down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. From the stretch. Lays off 2-2 now.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Here's the 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. Verdugo waits on it. And he hauls it down in the corner. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 6-2. Sean Armstrong's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 43, Sean Armstrong.
Ready to begin the 8th and set to go as the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here comes the first pitch. Devers, right field and carrying well. Mancini moving back. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a solo home run for Rafael Devers. 34 home runs now on the year. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
The designated hitter, J.D.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. This will take a look at a slider in the dirt, and it's ball 1. No hits to this point. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 2-0 on the way. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he's going to make it. He gets into second base with a hustle double.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Bogart.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Xander Bogaerts, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A runner at second, nobody out. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. The next 1-2 pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Santander waits on it. He's got it one away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting.
Runner at second, one away. And that brings up the outfielder, Alex Verdugo. Here's the first pitch to him. The 1-0 home is in there for strike one. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Fouled off. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are two away now.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang place at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Paul Fry is called upon with 2 out in the 8th as he's asked to complete a 4-out save. Kevin Villar will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. And he falls behind 0-2. Two out here and a runner at second. Hit well on the ground to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Red Sox able to get one right back on the solo home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Orioles 6 and the Red Sox 3. Matt Barnes is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Stepping up now, Austin Hayes. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Austin Hayes.
First pitch on its way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Brantley going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. So striding forward now, Chris Davis. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. Barnes has tossed more than 60 innings on the year with an ERA under 2. Lucky to get anything off of him. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
Ready with the 0-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 home.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Andrew Velasquez would be next. He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, number 88.
Settling in now, Andrew Velasquez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
1-0.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Look out, 1-1.
2 out with the man at first. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Orioles leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. All set to start the 9th in this one, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Stepping into the box, Christian Vasquez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. One out, nobody on.
That's a ball.
And he misses with it, 1-1. And it's fouled away. skied in the air to straightaway left. Santander waits on it. 2 down. Digging in once again, Michael Chavis. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Here's the first pitch to him. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. He makes the catch, and the Orioles are back in the win column again as they take game 3 of the series, and the ball game is over.
And that's save number 33 on the season for him, matching my career best for a season. The difference is he still has a chance to notch number 34. Another nice outing from him.
6-3 the final score today. Baltimore jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. John Means earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Chris Sale was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Paul Fry records 4 outs on his way to the save, his 33rd of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa. Dan, please add